neo-Gothic detective with elements of striptease, sex and fulfilling your dreams. The heroes are represented by the King of Wands, a strong, powerful warrior on the love front and a suffering raider. He has every chance of success, has a flash of his feelings for the universe. There was some drama in his past that ruined him. He drooped like a traumatized phoenix. He was in oblivion or a lethargic dream, where he simply rested on his laurels while the fantasy dragon kept him at a distance from the female warm as a maternal soul. His brain was alive like a river, a stream, a violent waterfall. He kept in his mind the memory of the caress and warmth of the female soul. Her painted portrait remained with him and warmed him in moments of confusion, doubt and longing. Her power restrained his despair. He was inspired by the nightingale's songs during the day, which were heard somewhere in the distance. Sometimes they would quiet down, and at night there was a little owl. He is the owner of a quality sleep from 6 in the evening until late at night or very early in the morning, when no one can even hear him. Gray and white hairs ran, crows. He rested on the lush grass, clouds covered his male beauty. On the slopes there could live, in addition to crows, bats, flying and hanging upside down. That is, the color around him looked brilliant. Bright colors opened his eyes wide, the soul welcomed. The heart was drawn to the sun, to the moon in the night, because it can be gigantic and crimson, or fiercely, sandy, but very gigantic in size. The sky can barely hold it, and then a dream occurred without her in bed. And then he had everything planned. He was saddened by the absence of a woman that night next to him in bed. And he did not sleep, was offended, could not calm down, drooped. At the same time, the young face of his heart also drooped in the aftertaste of the night darkness, which was thickening over her more and more strongly. It seemed to her that the darkness would swallow her and she would go through unthinkable trials right that night and lose her strength forever. Right now she was afraid and plucking flowers from a bush in the garden to get rid of the nervous stress that gripped and left her with hope. She could no longer experience moments of enchantment. At that time, alone, it was difficult for her to pull herself together like a doll in silk. Then she died without her rescuer. The speed of movement of life's frames decreased. Her spirit left her without salvation. He lay as if on sharp knives in the middle of the fresh air, and she could not hold back tears, remembering him somewhere at a distance of hundreds of meters. It seemed that they could only imagine love. And she imagined, cried, then remembered again and imagined tears everywhere. She holds you and pulls you closer to her, maybe invites you to her place, or will not refuse to visit some establishment with you without force, where she can taste something she loves because she is tired of tears at night, or from the fact that you are not around for a long time. He is like a guard of safety, remembers female strength, but misses you.